And so it's Dallas with it. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. They've got flag. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Ball, and it's Christie in at the 2. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Flag. And the bucket is good. Flag's got 27. And when you're trying to slow down a great scorer, there are those shots you just got to live with, Stan.
Well, look, B.A., you can't take away everything, particularly from the great players. I think when you're game planning, what you have to decide is just that. What can you live with and what do you want to take away? And you try to just make those great players a little bit less efficient. You're not going to shut them down, but maybe you can make them a little bit less efficient.
And Detroit has possession after the basket by Dallas. Out to Harris. Detroit moving the ball around. To the paint. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren. That gives him a double-double.
How much power from Jalen Duren. Goodness.
Antetokounmpo surveys. Over Harris. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 9.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Inside, hit his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. And that one good.
When Harris is cooking like this, get him the ball and clear the way because he's going to keep his foot on the gas pedal.
Now here's Ball. 13 points in the game. Here's Christie. Detroit with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 11.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
Ball finds Christie. Here's Gafford. Duren with a steal. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back to you, Brian.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Free throw good from Cunningham.
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
Pistons trail by 16. The top pick in his draft, Cade Cunningham, was brought in to turn the Pistons around, Coach.
Well, absolutely, B.A., but people got frustrated that it didn't happen right away. But after some good personal years, but not so good for the team, B.A. Cade led the Pistons to the playoffs last year.
Here's Antetokounmpo, following the score by Detroit. Ball looks over the floor, pass to Flag, lets the 3 fly. It's good, and the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists now in the game, and so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Detroit, they pulled themselves up to the second place spot.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, they're staying put, but still towards the top. In a decent spot midway through the schedule, still tons of games left to prove they're a top-tier team.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit. 17-point game. Pass to Harris. Cunningham deciding where to go with it. Duren with a screen on Christie. Just 5 to shoot. Cunningham passes to Duren. Nice D from Gafford. Dallas leading by 17. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Christie. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
That's good from Christie. And the Mavericks making a change here. Green is checked in. Robinson, he's checked in for the Pistons. Christie hits them both. And it's Detroit with the ball. Trailing by 19. Christie against Cunningham. Pass to Duren. To the inside. The jump hook. Duren, great positioning on the putback.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Dallas leading by 17. And here is Green. Again, the miss by Dallas. Harris outside. On the take. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Max Christie picks one up.
It's always a good offensive possession when Harrison's up at the line. He's an accurate free throw shooter. Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Harris. Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, one thing you notice about Tobias Harris, he is a worker, a true professional who just wants to do the best job he can for his team, and we've seen the results over the years.
Now here's Robinson. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Cunningham has the open look. They get it back. Duren with the bucket. Duren's got 14.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Now Ball. He's got 13. To the middle. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Harris on the wing. Green with the defensive effort.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Rollins, he's checked in for Christie. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Let's use this time to have a look at the team scoring leaders. The Pistons in second.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
Pistons trail by 18. Pass to Harris. Outside Robinson. Stolen by Ball. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Cunningham. Here's Harris. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. He's gone 6 of 6 from the line tonight.
Tobias Harris. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Harris.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. The rebound by Detroit. Here's Harris. The shot comes out. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Green finds Antetokounmpo. Puts up a three. Again, the miss by Dallas. Pistons trail by 15. Robinson passes to LeVert. Pure from three-point range. LeVert's gotten his third basket of the night.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Pass to Flag. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flag to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
The first one falls.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And some changes here for Detroit. Reed's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Holland in for LeVert. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And we talk about generational talents. Cooper Flag certainly on that list. He has a very high floor with a Hall of Fame ceiling.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
The Mavericks lead by 11. Ball outside. Here's Flag. Holland with a rebound. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And this is his second attempt at the line tonight.
One shot.
Well, Cade Cunningham is a terrific all-around player. His scoring, passing, and rebounding are a huge lift for this team.
And here's Detroit. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Robinson from outside the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Robinson's got 6.
I mean, this is what Duncan Robinson does. He finds you points at the arc.
Down low. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for him.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
The first free throw is good.
Hey, when you start locking it down at the line, good things tend to happen.
He does not get the second one.
Yeah, no matter how you slice it, Giannis is a force on the floor. The power, the scoring, the rebounding, the defense. He gives you everything.
Now here's Cunningham. Give him 8. Robinson finds Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Pass to Flag. To the inside. And stolen by Stewart. Here's Holland. He's got 5. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo.
That's too easy for Antetokounmpo. This D's going to have to push him further from the basket.
And it's Detroit with the ball. 9-point game. To the wing on the left. Outside Robinson. Detroit moving the ball around. The 3 is up. And it's Flag with a rebound. Dallas is gone. Only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Launches it. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's stolen away. The shot misses.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
And again, no good by Detroit. And Ball will bring it up here for Dallas. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Unloads from 13. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Ball's got 15.
Yeah, terrific work from the mid-range. Ball has an impressive feel when to take these shots.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach JB Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. BA, back to you.
Establishing the mindset. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Detroit with the ball. After the basket by Dallas. Robinson for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. ball into the lane, hit his foot, and the ref saying he kicked it. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
They just committed too many fouls. While you don't want to give up easy looks, you also don't want to give away points. It's been a non-stop parade to the free throw line.
Pistons making a switch here. Ivy's checked in. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at the Pistons, they've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference.
Well, I think for the Pistons, give them credit. I mean, they've been playing very well this season, but they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal right now. They know they have a bullseye on their backs.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Pass to Reed. Here's Holland to win the drought. Ball with the rebound. Here's Marshall. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Yeah, the instant LaMelo sees the opening, he's moving the ball. He jumps at the chance to feed a wide-open guy.
Pistons trail by 15.
Well, second personal foul. Team is in penalty.
And Jaden Ivey, we've seen him come a long way as a player, Coach.
Yeah, it took some time, B.A., but we're now seeing the full range of his talent. He can be a force on offense and an absolute pest on D.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Ivey.
And how can you not be excited about Ivy's potential? You can tell he wants to keep getting better.
And that's good as he hits both shots. 1:25 left in the third quarter here. Here's Rollins. Ivey defends. Ball outside. Washington outside. And Reed pulls it down. Reed's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Holland. Stewart left side. Over Adams. And again, the Pistons missing. Dallas leading by 13. Here's Rollins. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Jaden Ivey.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Rollins, 2 shots.
And he makes a first. No good on the second free throw. When you're a 6'8" pivot like Isaiah Stewart, you'd better have the strength to battle longer players.
Yeah, B.A., his game is all about power. Once he establishes position, it's hard to root him out of there. And, man, he sets some teeth-rattling picks.
Just 5 on the clock. Good. Ivy's gotten 4 this quarter. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Ball. He's got 17. Washington outside. Off target from three-point range. Outside Robinson. Ivy outside. Fires for three. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks going into the break up 12. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
Contest twos, right? We'll contest the twos and contest threes, but no layups.
And Jason Kidd feeling like they need to protect the rim above all else, willing to give in on other areas.
Well, you have to take care of home base. Otherwise, it's going to be attacked all night. And that's not going to reflect well for you on the scoreboard.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth, we've got Isaiah Stewart. Jaden Ivey is out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Tobias Harris, and it's Duren in at the 5. Now here's Marshall. Pass to Washington. Over Stewart. No good. A bit long that time.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Now here's Harris. Inside. It's picked off. Marshall outside. The 3 from Washington. Drains the triple. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
The defense was just nowhere to be found. And because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Now here's Duren. Pass to Ivy. Stewart, left side. Here's Harris, guarded by Marshall. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's foul number 2 for him. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. And a switch here also for Detroit. Cunningham's checked in. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Duren finds Cunningham. Back to Duren. Shot clock at 6. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
And with a big lead, it's easy to take your foot off the gas like they did there. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Marshall. Pistons trail by 15. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harris.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
Washington against LeVert. Washington passes to Christie. Screen by Antetokounmpo. The Pistons clear it. Duren's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Cunningham on the wing. The 3-ball, no problem for Cade.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a 3, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Ivy against Christie. Oh, stolen by Harris. Here's Ivy. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. P.J. Washington picks one up.
And so tough to contain Ivy's young athleticism. He goes right at the defense hard and gets the contact.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Ivy.
And there's no question that Ivy possesses a ton of talent. The most important thing for him is trying to be consistent.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Mavs. They lead by 11 over Harris. That one rolls around and rims out. For Detroit, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Gets it down to single digits.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Gafford with a screen on Cunningham. Washington right side. Beyond the arc. They're in with a rebound.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
LeVert passes to Ivy. From outside, off the mark.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Pass to Washington. To the right side. Gafford with a screen on LeVert. Now Antetokounmpo. Outside Christie. Shot clock at 5. Here's Rollins. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Mavericks lead by 11. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Ivy. Kicks it out to Cunningham. He drops it from range. Cunningham's got 6 points in the quarter.
Finally starting to dial in from range. That's his second this half.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. In for Dallas. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Rollins. Pass to Flag. Gafford with a screen on LeVert. Flag. Here's Gafford. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line.
Jalen Duren, 4 personal. First team foul. At the line for 1. Flag.
In your career, Stan, you coach contending teams as well as teams that had little to no expectations.
Yeah, B.A., give me the contending teams. Give me the talent and the expectations and pressure that goes with it. Listen, coaches just want as much chance to succeed as they can have. And when you've got the best players, you've got the best chance to win. And the pressure that goes with it is a lot easier than struggling night in and night out.
Here's Ivy. Pass to Duren. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. Yes, sir! Giannis showing the range.
Well, you talk about a full 180. His play here in the second half has really come on. You can see his confidence building.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Now Ivy.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
4 personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Duren finds Ivy. Here's Cunningham. Out to Harris. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then Monday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, on paper, they should be expected to come away with a win. However, this might be one of those trap games if they aren't fully engaged.
Christie against Cunningham. Looking to get back on track. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Christie taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Christie hits them both. Cunningham with the ball. To the paint. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, give credit to Duren's teammates. They know he's got the hot hand, and they're feeding him the ball.
Antetokounmpo against Harris. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's guarded closely, and it's Gafford missing.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Duren with a screen on Christie. Ivy passes to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
You know, he's run that set a lot, even in his college days. Ivy's aware of every option he has in the pick and roll.
Pass to Christie. Here's Rollins. Here's Flag. Antetokounmpo, a screen on the vert. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Harris on the wing. Antetokounmpo covering. Ivy outside. LeVert passes to Harris. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Duren. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow. Just wow.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. LaMelo Ball comes in for Rollins. The Mavericks lead by 10. Washington outside. Pass to Ball. Back to Washington from behind the arc. The putback controls the rebound and the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Detroit has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Cunningham against Christie. Cunningham on the wing. It's LeVert on the wing. 6 to shoot. Out to Harris. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Team foul.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Harris. It's stolen by Washington.
Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter.
Here's Flagg. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Harris has got 5 rebounds in the game. Now here's Ivy. To the middle. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Washington. Yep, that one's good.
One of the best playmakers in the game. Giannis with the assist. He can pile those up.
Pistons trail by 14. Ivy passes to Duren. Puts the move on. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Off on the first.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close range looks.
And he's good on the second. The Mavericks lead by 13. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Flagg. Goes up at the elbow. Duren with a rebound.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
LeVert outside. Ivy outside. And Washington over to help. Now Cunningham. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Ivy.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Now Antetokounmpo. Washington, a screen on Cunningham. Now Washington. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
Pistons trail by 15. Here's Duren. And here's Ivy. Clock at 6. Outside Harris. Let's loose for 3. Washington with a rebound. The Mavericks lead by 15. Now Ball. Flagg outside. Jacks up a 3. The 3 ball is down.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And the Pistons with possession here after Dallas' 3-pointer on the other end. Here's Cunningham. Fires away from outside. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Mavericks.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Mavericks.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Cooper Flagg.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Detroit also making some changes. Reed's checked in for Harris. Holland comes in for LeVert. And it's Robinson in for Cunningham. Ivy with the ball. Duran the screen. There's 53 seconds left in the game. Oh, he cannot hit. On the wing, Williams. Marshall outside. Now Green beyond the arc. No good. Here's Holland. Yes, sir! That one goes! 16-point lead. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Rollins. Ivy defends. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Giannis, an impressive performance. Talk about what this game showed you about your team.
This game was great. I think everybody came out ready. Everybody played great. We were moving the ball. We knocked down shots. But most importantly, we were playing great defense. But at the end of the day, it's just a win. We got to build off this. We got to go back to the gym, watch film, and get better.
It's just one piece of a greater goal. That's right. Thanks, Giannis.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.